All right, guys. So this is my first attempt at a podcast. So it's episode one, and I just thought of doing it like a couple weeks ago, and here's my attempt. So it's probably not going to be very successful because I have no clue what I'm going to talk about. But since I'm also not a very successful YouTube channel, I'm going to teach you how to become a YouTube channel. So how to be successful in YouTube from a non-successful. Basically, for one, I like to try a lot of random things, which is absolutely not what I would recommend is the opposite. And yeah, so I'm gonna get into what I think what I would put into becoming a successful YouTube channel. I feel like sometimes I know one of the worst, but the channels I see that get successful, I feel like it's very good idea to, and a lot of these do is find something you like and then post about it consistently. Be consistent with what you're posting. And that's my opinion. It's kind of like find like a niche, and then post around that with whatever. And sometimes people are bad though. But sometimes people they get in the wrong mindset, and they don't realize people are literally just posting the exact same video over and over when they get into a niche. But sometimes if you back out of that niche, you'll realize it. Especially if the channel's been posted a while and they've posted, they've had a schedule and they're not just posting when they think of something interesting to post about. And that's kind of the way I think it happens. Because you'll see, if I post, like especially sports or really political channels, you'll see somebody and they'll be like, they'll find the just littlest things to post, and it really won't be saying anything because they run out of stuff to talk about. But anyway, that's an idea. And sometimes you have to, if you want to post on a consistent schedule, you have to post the same stuff sometimes. Not even be new with your content. So yeah, that's the way I feel some channels. Now, if you get big enough, then you can just post whatever. But if you just post random stuff, people are going to lose interest in you. Like, that's my opinion. And I do that, I know. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of more difficult than that because it can be very difficult to not be boring, to not lose interest in the thing. But you want a niche. And that's what I would recommend. I absolutely do not have that. And this podcast probably won't be a thing. Probably just going to be a one-time thing. It won't be a thing for long. But like I've tried all kinds of content, and my experience is that's not the way to go. Is to find one type of content, post it. But I mean, you have to experiment to see what you really even like, I suppose. But yeah, that's my personal opinion. So, it's kind of like you wouldn't think of us. I mean, what store would do that? I mean, I know there's like stores that I guess you can have littlest niche. Like maybe your niche is just your personality, and I guess, but you kind of want something to connect your videos, not having completely different style videos unless you've got multiple channels. And that's one difficulty with doing YouTube is you might have to make multiple channels because you want to post about what you want to post about. And if you have plenty of time, that's fine. But that can be a problem if you rarely post to one. Then you're just going to be very very limited on how often you post. Like, let's say you already post once a month. If you made new channels, then you'll probably end up posting once every 3 months to both of the channels, maybe. I mean, maybe not. I mean, maybe you just want to experiment with a new channel. I don't know. That's my personal opinion. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say on this topic. It's only like 5 minutes in. But yeah. So yeah, that's my personal take. Kind of get a niche. Is there anything else? I think. Now, certain stuff you can think, like from my experience, I will say this: gaming videos, something. I mean, you can get big off gaming videos, but when I just play a random game and title it "Let's Play," that's not going to be super successful. Now, if I review something, now the fewer competition you have with a video game, a particular video game that you play is better. Like you could, if I play, do want to get big on Let's Plays, maybe find a game that nobody plays and be the only one who does the Let's Plays of it. And then are people, I don't know, find the game worthy of looking up gameplays of it, then there you go. You've got yourself a audience. But yeah. And then another type of thing, there's certain stuff I feel is more likely to get views, although it won't necessarily translate to subscribers. And that would be like posting, I don't know, I mean, news related stuff or something, unboxing sometimes, especially if it's something that's not completely overdone with unboxings of it. So I don't know, it's a complicated thing, but yeah, that's the way I feel about it. Now, as I have talked about YouTube, I'm gonna kind of get away from the main point of this podcast, and I'm going to talk about how I'm actually going to I got some big videos I want to do soon, and I think maybe tomorrow my thing's going to arrive. So yeah, do stay tuned for that. And it's going to be on my other channel, which will be True Nord Experience. So go ahead and subscribe there. Follow me on Instagram, True Nord Experience. But yeah, that's basically it for this podcast episode. It's kind of short. But yeah, you know, it's a kind of a, I guess, pilot. I may or may not actually do anymore. It's looking like I might not, unless I can think of some more interesting topics. Maybe do a few topics in one, or, you know, have guests or something. I don't know. Probably won't get any guests because nobody's going to be on my channel because it's terrible. Imagine if I just imagine one day if I'm just the biggest podcaster. That would actually be completely ironic. Like, wow, I went from this garbage podcast to actually getting big. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I just titled it True Nord Podcast because I had no clue what I was going to call it. I just thought of that instantly because I'm the True Nord. This is True Nord Extra as my other account. It's True Nord Experience. I could have did the True Nord Experience podcast. But who knows? Who cares? Who knows what's going to be best, and who really cares? Some people might. Actually, I don't know. True Nord Extras, though. I'm actually thinking about my name. It might be kind of I don't know. It was originally this is going to be my more random content, and then I was going to do more edited content on my experience. But yeah, that's basically it. Find a niche, and find what gets views within that niche. And, you know, there you go. You can get some kind of success, gain some kind of success. But yeah, Although some niches are very limited, in my opinion. Like some niches, there's probably not going to be that many people who really are interested. So you might have a limited audience, but I don't know. Around the world, there's probably enough to make your niche worthwhile. So even if it's kind of a weird niche, but yeah, stay tuned. Please like if you want to see a part 2.